Hey guys, this is Raz, my campaign coach, and I just got done doing a podcast interview with one of my good friends, a mastermind partner of mine, and one of my business coaches named Scott Beebe of My Business on Purpose. And we just wrapped up about a 50-minute interview that we're going to publish next week once I get back from the 4th of July vacation, talking about primarily what advice from business owners, business coaches, how that can be applied to your campaign. Because as I've worked in running my own business since I was about 12 and working in campaigns since I was 10, I've learned that there's a lot of similarities between what provides success or failure, what drives that, both in businesses and campaigns. And so as I've learned more about running a good business, that's also helped me a lot when it comes to understanding how to run a better campaign and how to coach people that are trying to do the same. When Scott and I are talking and reflecting on some of the coaching and areas he helped me on the business side, we go through several things. One, we talk about why it matters, why you should care, and why you should study business principles and strategy to apply them to your campaign. Two, we look at how you come up with a mission, vision, and values for your campaign and for you personally. Because just like you need to understand where you're going, which is the vision, you understand what's going to get you there, which is the mission, and understand the values, which are the guardrails that keep you on your path. You've got to have that for your political impact as a whole. And so when we look at what's going to make you successful, we understand where you're going, how you're going to get there, and what's going to keep you on the path. And that's not just something for this campaign, because winning elected office is at its core, that's going to be a waypoint on your path. That's not where you're going or how you're going to get there. That's a waypoint along that. And so if you don't have your mission, vision, and values lined out ahead of time, then you have a really hard time achieving public office more than something you do. So you got to go beyond that. Second, one of the biggest problems that I've seen on campaigns is on the staffing side. They don't hire well, they don't fire quick enough when they have bad operators on the inside, and they don't understand fundamentally what those people are going to do. They don't have defined roles. So we talk a lot with Scott about why it's important and how to do that better. Third, we talk about the importance of systems within your organization. There's a lot of stuff that we talk with campaigns about when it comes to building just basic systems ahead of time. They're going to help guide your day-to-day operations. It takes you from a position where you're trying to make everything happen manually to a situation where you can push buttons and make things happen, where you can actually delegate responsibilities, define authority to individuals within your team, whether they're volunteers or paid staff, etc. So those are big things that have helped us internally on the business side with my company's Frontline Political Strategy and my campaign coach. And I believe that they're going to do a lot to help you understand how this should work in your campaigns. And especially given how many business owners make up the candidates that we work with, I think that'll be a transition that really makes a lot of sense to some people. If you're not somebody that has business background, I think as we talk through this, you'll see a lot of value there. And so make sure you subscribe to our podcast, give us a review, talk to us about what questions you have, and that way you'll be able to get Scott's interview when it posts next week. Because as you get ramped up for this election cycle, I want to make sure that you're seeing this from this same perspective. So make sure you subscribe. Also, I want to give a quick plug. Go to our website, mycampaigncoach.com, and sign up for our free email list. Andrew and I have been working, we're finishing up in the next week a really great ebook that we're going to be giving away for free that helps you walk through a lot of questions that you need to answer before you run for office. And many of these questions are ones that most people don't think to ask, but that are really important. And as we've talked to consultants, activists, volunteers, and successful elected officials, when we talked to them about these questions, they've been uniformly supportive and said, yeah, these are questions that either would have helped me or did help me when I asked them. But yet they talk to a lot of candidates that aren't asking the right questions. So subscribe to the email list, subscribe to the podcast, make sure you're there to listen to Scott's advice and to download the free ebook next week when it comes out. Y'all take care and have a wonderful 4th of July weekend. Celebrate some freedom and enjoy yourself, and maybe do like what I'm doing and smoke a brisket. So I hope y'all have a great weekend.